Cats and mice are among the most common domestic animals living with us, and most of us know that these creatures have been with us for thousands of years. But for many, it's fascinating to know which one became domesticated first. Usually, the not so common number 10,000 years is mentioned for both of them. But did you know what science thinks about this? It seems that sacks have been with humans since the hunting era, and cats have been around since the age of agriculture. So this very topic might confirm that Sikhs have become saints earlier. Now, to delve into the stats and figures related to hunting, agriculture, cat roots and coins. Stay with us till the end of this video. I recommend subscribing to the Secret Night channel, where they talk about less heard topics. More than 70% of modern people keep a dog or cat as a pet at home, where mice have allocated a larger percentage to themselves. These creatures were kept in societies and cultures from ancient times. But this distant past is still unclear to us. We all know that both dogs and cats were wild animals from the beginning. Due to their frequent association with humans, genetic changes have occurred in them, and they have become what we today call dogs and cats. Initially, wolves were a type of dog, and some scientists believe that all dogs, whether wild or domestic, share common ancestors. The small wolf is from South Asia. Cats, like all modern felines, were wild and seemingly originated from near Asia and the Caspian region. Scientists consider the ancestor of all modern domestic cats to be a wild species named Felis sylvestris libica. Around 10,000 years ago, they lived near Sister Pesemi. No one can pinpoint exactly when humans first kept dogs as pets. Estimates vary from about 13,000 to 30,000 years ago. Archaeologists have been able to distinguish domestic dogs from wolves by their skeletal differences. For instance, coins have smaller teeth, and the bony protrusion that goes down from the forehead and connects to the jaw is also smaller. The oldest dingo skeleton was discovered in Belgium in 2008, dating back to 31,700 years ago. But ancient skeletons have also been discovered in Western Russia and other parts of Europe, Asia and Australia. This shows that the domestication of dogs was a more widespread phenomenon. Dogs have existed as a species for between 15 to 20,000 years. But a fundamental question still arises: when and how did dogs, or rather let's say the greyhounds, become domesticated? Essentially, domestic dogs were tamer wolves that approached humans more than any other species. Some researchers believe that dingoes were initially attracted by the waste produced by early human settlements. In fact, these dingoes were brave enough to approach humans, but they were calm enough to interact with humans to their own benefit. This interaction ultimately eliminated their need for strong jaws and sharp teeth like their wild counterparts, making snouts irrelevant. Shoulders have also gotten smaller. After this initial self-domestication process, humans used them to help with hunting. They started breeding dogs for guarding and carrying items. There is strong genetic evidence showing the first attempts at domesticating dingoes. Somewhere in northern Eurasia, between 14,000 and 29,000 years ago, it happened. But cats differ from dogs in one respect, because they are the only animals that domesticated themselves. When humans stopped chasing animals for hunting and turned to farming, turned into one of the main products of human justice. Seeds harvested from the first fields attracted many rodents, and with the intention of harming or destroying, they attacked the tombs. And this very fact made cats follow the rodents to the fields around human dwellings. Humans, seeing that cats were predators of pests, ensured their survival alongside them. And over time this led to the domestication of cats. So based on this idea, the process of cats becoming domesticated can be synchronized with the start of the agricultural period. Archaeologists link the agricultural revolution to 12,000 years ago and to nearby civilization areas. But recent archaeological cells show that the first human agricultural activities date back to about 23,000 years ago. But such a history doesn't match the archaeological findings of the cats themselves. The oldest findings of cats are related to the Climona site in Cyprus, who lived between 10,500 to 11,000 years before the birth of Christ. The oldest connection between humans and cats was discovered in Cyprus. A young wild cat was buried next to a human, dating back to 9,500 years before the birth of Christ. Overall, it seems that cats and civilizations were close in time. What does that mean? They were likely domesticated around 10 to 20,000 years ago. Although archaeological data suggests that dogs may have opted to live alongside humans earlier than cats. So, what do you guys think? If you found this video helpful, support us with a like, comment and subscribe.